Yo, Nitro, what's going on, mate? Living the dream. Yeah, hopefully we got some sweet audio. Finally got a stream up and running nice and early. So we can, I don't know, something or something. Oh, where is everything? Yeah, so Fuji Raceway, by the looks of it. One of me fave tracks, not super fave. Yes, just about to do a little bit of racing, a little bit of FIA Manufacturer Series, good old Fuji International Speedway short. And yeah, I'm hoping you are going to deliver to me the tactics in the bag, what I have to do. Now, got to feel it. How did you find the old tyre wear in your pracky thingamybobs? Yeah, because we don't do any practice around here, mate. We rely on the chat. Definitely, mate. Yeah, bust out your engineer's cap. Let me know what is going on, mate. So we need to work around. So what do we got here? So as you can see, the GTR has the pace of the Hyundai. So how are we going to get around that? We need to work out how to get around that. Nothing but, oh yeah, leaderboard's a little bit varied. There is a four-wheel drive in there, so we shouldn't really have too many excuses. So we did a couple of laps a moment ago. 40.4 was about the best. Pretty much a 45 was the best we could squeeze out of this weapon. Okie dokes. So I'm thinking I'm going to start on the old mediums and run them because the GTR will just chew the softs on the full tank of fuel. So we're going to start on the medium, I would suggest, and we'll run that as long as possible, at least till half distance. Yeah, so what is it? 13 lap race, so we'll do 7 on medium, 6 on soft. I can't see the soft in this car lasting very long, especially in a full tank of fuel. So a few blokes probably not racing tonight because it's Fuji, not a crowd favourite. I thought I liked it until I jumped on it about half an hour ago and ran the GTR around there. Didn't inspire me with confidence. Yeah, I agree, Hooker. A favourite Fuji. Fuji, my fave. Why is it not just cruise here? So we'll start mediums, finish strong on the softs. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Box 6. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Try and make them 7. That's a bit hard. We'll see how they go. Rascal, Yeah, I agree. Ooh, It's tough, isn't it? Yeah, agreed. Like I'm just cruising around here in my GTR, and all I can say is we're going to have a lot of fun. There is going to be many, many funs. Funs for everyone. A bucket load of fun. I'm looking forward to this race. I can feel a podium coming on. It's just going to pop up out of nowhere. There's going to be half a dozen blokes just fall off. There's going to be like, oh no, just fall off. And then I'm going to Stephen Bradbury the shit out of this. Just because the old GTR doesn't go fast enough to run off the track. So what was Rascal in? Lambo? He should be in a Lambo or something similar, or was he in the Mitsubishi? Yeah, something about this last complex just doesn't like to come together very often. I think we're on the softs now. We'll just use this little bit of runoff. Someone was saying that can be used without a penalty. Yeah, too easy, mate. Oh, you reckon the undercut's worth it? Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I can't not start mediums because full tank of fuel. This bad boy. Has anyone done some fuel testing? So you drive for Toyota, do you, hook up? Yeah, I was going to drive for Toyota this season, and then I did I was for Toyota what ended up being the last exhibition season, and there was no less than 20,000 people racing for Toyota, and every single race had an 8.6 in it, if not 2 or 3, and I thought, that sounds pretty boring. So I thought we'd switch back over to the Nissan. I am a Toyota hater by heart, so I was only going for Toyota because of the OP. Such a good car everywhere. But racing in one makes didn't inspire me that much. And it's been probably 2 years since I raced for Nissan. So we thought we'd return to the home of Godzilla. I sort of forgot how underdone this Gr.4 car was. Or maybe it's not the car, maybe it's just the driver. It's always, what is it, the squishy bit. G'day phone on, how are you, mate? Thanks for stopping by. You just want to listen to the sweet sounds of, what is it, 3.5 litre twin turbo. But what you actually get to listen to is the sweet squeal of tyre. So no penalty for that. So you can just run there all day, mate. Don't even worry about it. Ah, yeah, we've got a fair bit of transmission. Transmission is on 0 dB though. The tyres are on plus 5 dB, so they get a nice little whine. Oh, we're going to get ourselves a match. So I'll be interested to see what split we pull tonight, because I think I've added 4,000 or 5,000 DRs to this profile in an attempt that we might be able to get out of the second split, but we will see. So we'll just catch up with the chat room before we get ourselves a race. G'day Ferbs, how are you, mate? Thanks for swinging by. It looks like not a lot's happened in the chat room. So how many minutes do we have preparing to match before we get a sweet disconnect? I think we've had a couple of short streams lately with the old disconnect, haven't we? I've got a feeling we've had 2 in 2 or 3 weeks. I've got a feeling that preparing to match has been there for a while now. But it has been taking a long time, irregardless. Oh, there we go. Sweet, about time. Probably just had to wait for all the Australian internet to for the little mousies to run all the way to Sydney and back. Oh, Nitro, welcome. So, how many is it a lobby? 20 for these, or is it 18? Got a feeling it's 20, isn't it? So it looks like we might add 3 sweet disconnects. Yeah, too easy. So VLX GTR in the GTR, so that gives you an idea of what the GTR could, would and probably should be capable of. Who do we know in here? Nitro. Who do we want to say hi to? Sweet. Who else do we know in here? Just got a message from Thruster saying your wheel has a fault. Have you felt any faults? Oh yeah, no fuel burn. remember, start on the mediums. Oh, so you reckon it has a fault, or they said it has a fault? So a few blokes in a hurry. We'll just let the bulk of the field get away so we can find ourselves a nice little gap. Not in a super hurry, just want to get at least one clean lap in, I would suggest. So yeah, we'll just see if we can get one clean lap in. That is the target. Don't want to get too close. Oh, it looks like he's run too close. What are they doing? Trying to ruin each other's qualifiers by the looks of it. So we've tried to allow a decent gap. A little bit of an error gap. Glad I let him pass if he wants to sit that close. As they ruin each other's qualifying. Look at that. The old qualifying race. Good work, fellas. This is what I come here for. It's a Honda and a TT, I think. What is it? NSX, TT, Audi TT. So I don't think they've held me up too much, so we will finish this lap. And then hopefully they sort themselves out for the next lap. Yeah, so they're a little bit quicker. They've pulled out a gap after we got right on their rear bar. As long as they don't get in each other's way again, they should sort themselves out. No, they don't like each other at all. So I think that TT's got a little bit of pace. I can't believe neither one of them backed off. That amazes me. Oh, no, now we're about to get slowed down. could be a penalty there actually. A little bit of abuse of track limits. So I didn't see the split there. How bad was it? Yeah, I think this is... Unless we get a magic finish to the lap, I think we've ruined it. Not ruined it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's no good, Ferbs. So I don't think this will improve. No, it doesn't. But the GTR does have the pace apparently. VLX proves that. So let's see about it. Just a full second ahead of us. On that second lap there might have been a little bit, but I think the tyres would have moved a touch away from us at the end of that lap anyway. What I can't believe is the old these two having a good old party. Yeah, so where did they... Oh, so... What is he? FX. Has anyone seen him before? So yes, do remember... Yeah, no, that's a pretty handy time. If he does put his GTR in the leaderboard, we do follow it if we get a chance. Yeah, but was it Crunch or was it F1 that was getting the argy-bargy? Or was it just two blokes that don't get along and they decided they would both qualify poorly? It's tough to say. Extremely happy for that, considering we only did about 30 kilometres in this car prior to the race. Mediums. And then 300 point lobby, so what do we want? Actually, I've had that bad a season that I think if we get last it's going to be an improvement. So... Ah, really? I was wondering why that name looked familiar. So Nitro was a touch off the pace. And Bradley didn't squeeze in a lap. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess the plan for this race is just hold position. We'll see how the tyre wear goes on the dirty old GTR. If we do see VLX do anything special, I assume he's going to be on the mediums too. We'll try and copy him if we see him on the leaderboard do anything. Yeah, good luck GTX. Where did you end up coming? I didn't see your name there. It wasn't up the back, you must have been up the front. You must have been between 5 and 10, I didn't notice. Yeah, it's in this lobby right now, Ferbs. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I thought so, because I looked at the top 5 and then I looked from 10th and beyond. So I just missed your name there by a split second. Nah, good luck, man. I hope you kill it. It'd be nice to see you get a solid top 5. Definitely deserve it. So McEwen on pole, he's been putting in a lot of effort lately. Oh. Is it me or are they fuel burning? That sounds very much like we're fuel burning. You reckon it's a 2-stop? I was going to 1-stop. Nitro was saying, don't. There is DNA, the man himself. Metal Gear behind you, mate. Good luck. 2-stop. That's interesting. So we could just do 1 lap on the mediums and go straight to softs. Is that the plan? 1 lap on mediums. Interesting. So we're 1 above the door, so almost par for the course. Or are you just saying your car has to 2-stop? Well, so yeah. If I was going to 2-stop, I want to know straight away. So, I don't know, we're going to have to make up our mind. We've got 1 lap. So the GTR should be front heavy. So black armour, not a fan. Where are we going to brake? About here somewhere? Ooh. Lucky to get that pulled up there, I think. Tyres very cold. Ideally we'll stay in touch with the blokes in front. Oh, those blokes don't like each other either. Well, I don't know what to do now. So it looks like it's a 1-stop race, no one is going in. So fuel could be an issue. I don't know why we were fuel burning. Which way are you going, mate? So we're just trying to keep touch. So I like F1's line there, it seems to be pretty good. Black Armour does a wider entry. Seems to be losing a little bit of pace. So Metal Gear's on mediums too. F1 really trying to use all his tyre. The old mouse gone a little bit dry. Could go a little bit of water right about now. The NSX just pull away off that last corner. Yeah, look at it go. We're definitely doing something wrong in there. Black Armour must have had a little bit of an error there somewhere. A little bit of an error ourselves. Front's starting to move away from me, I can feel it. Yeah, so fuel no longer seems to be an issue. So what's that? We're a mile off the pace. McEwen is absolutely killing it. Look at those two go for it. Look at that crap. Going to allow us to creep back up on the rear. Is he going to stick it up the inside there? What are you doing, mate? It's not the place that you do that. You don't normally expect that from Legend, but he must be getting the hurry up. We'll suffer some more pain. Lovely driving. That's professional top split driving there. Oh no, we've been there. Oh, we've gone deep again. Whoa. Might try a little bit deeper beeper. Oh, what are you doing, bro? Who's that? Someone impatient. But can we get in here without a mistake? That's the question. And yeah, no fuel. Oh, yeah, Bradley, top driving. This could be the lonely part of the race, and then somehow we're going to have to look after these tyres. Oh, have we got time for some water? So nitro should be popping out of the pits here somewhere. So we use Bradley to drag us into the blocks in front. So that was sort of a tactical let pass there. He really wants to push it, so I believe he's going to try and catch these guys in front. And he should be able to pull us towards them. Just got to try and not use too much tyre in the process. So he has pulled himself into the guys in front by the looks of it. So the front's feeling pretty second-hand already. What have we got? 3 laps to go. That's going to get very, very interesting. Lost touch a little bit. Really trying to stay in the slipstream here, get the toe down the straight. So we're going to have to brake a little bit earlier. Don't want to overshoot it again. So one more lap. Can we hold it together? Hopefully these blokes play nice. There's another TT covered. Oh, not long now. Oh, that's unlucky. So who's got the fastest car? I'd be happy with a 10th. Someone come across and cover for me. Ninth will do. And that is a finish if ever I've seen one. So those blokes were getting real argy-bargy on the last lap there. And there it is, that's my first top 10 in a top split. Thanks for coming. Just like that. So from about 12 hours ago we weren't going to race, to the first 200 pointer of the season. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, GTP drove well, didn't he? Yeah. Whoops. Pretty happy with that. I think someone knocked us out a little bit. That's why we got a little bit argy back on the last corner. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, yeah, all the blokes around us. That was definitely high pressure. How did, so DNA fell off by the looks of it. Must have had nitro fell off a little bit as well. Yeah, I don't know. All out of breath, mate. All out of breath. Cheers, Rohan. That's, yeah, good. So who did we have around us? The ARTs. Was it GTP as well? And someone else? Who was the other bloke that was in there? Ah, Lockie. Was it Lockie as well? Yeah. Was yeah, I don't know. Speechless. Did we save the replay? I think we have. Don't know what to say. Yep, already saved it. And yeah, the GTR turned out to be not as terrible as I thought it was. Could be. And yeah, I don't know what else to say really. We'll go through the replay shortly. See what else happened. I can't believe all those blokes converged. What was there? 5 of us converging on the last lap. Yeah. So pretty serious. Whew. There's nothing like a solid result to get your mood back, that's for sure. So for those playing at home, yeah, we'll see how we go. Did I get 9th? I thought I got 9th. Layden got 10th, I think. Maybe. I think Bradley Bradley got 8th. And there was, I think, 600ths between us. Like 600ths in front of me, 600ths behind me. Just a solid drag race. And I think GTP came away with all the goods. Oh no. Who held him up, mate? Anyone you know? So unfortunately we still have to sit through about 2 minutes of jazz. But I'm going to suggest the front dudes do something very similar. As in one stop. Can't see. So McEwen got the win. Did VLX stay in 3rd? That would be interesting to know. Yeah, I thought it was going to get proper argy-bargy there for a second. I thought we were going to see cars turned around and facing backwards. Yeah, don't ask me how. I think there's another Armour name. There's 2 or 3 with similar names to that. Because I thought they were the same blokes too, but there's like, I can't remember. They definitely have similar names. So we started 13, door 14. Yeah, cheers Ferbs. What did I miss during the chat? GTP does play rough. Yeah, sometimes a little bit. Maybe he just broke late. Maybe he wasn't trying to make a move. Maybe he just like laid on the brakes. We all do that every now and again. Well, there you go. Photon knows him all too well. GTP is going to get the send on. I remember racing him a couple of years ago before he moved on and I got stuck. Yeah, we squeezed in a water, didn't we? So what you... So mediums, soft. Nitro on softs, what were you doing, mate? I thought we were starting on mediums no matter what. And Bradley on mediums. So we'll go and see what McEwen and McCosy and VLX did. So McEwen on softs, McCosy softs, and VLX on softs. And that's why Sacrosanct was down the back. Started on mediums, he must have got ditched early. Lane softs, 601 softs, Metal Gear softs, Amazing Hour softs. And so number 9 is our first medium, Lockie on softs. And that's it, looks like everyone else is going to be mediums for the first stint. So the only bloke out of position there looks to be Deco Beryl. Cheers Nitro. Armoured Pig. Is that who you're thinking of? Is there another name like that? So we'll just jump on board with this bloke and have a quick look at what the likes of Nitro should have been trying to copy. All looks pretty clean up the front here. How is the GTR? So the GTR is dropping off the back already. And the leaders on their softs do 7 laps. So amazing. VLX GTR, the first bloke to decide he's going to move to mediums. That's pretty heavy wear on the softs for the first stint. I can see why he did that. And then these blokes were all talking about a bit of contact, so maybe after oh, McEwen's going to do another one. So this should allow McCosy to get the undercut. And this is how close the lead got. Almost timed perfectly. Yeah, so I wasn't able to get the... And the GTR is an absolute mile off the pace. I'll just jump on board and have a look at these closing laps. So we've already let Bradley through. Trying to use his toe and his tyres to pull us up to the crew in front of us. Almost lose touch, but then these blokes start fighting and that allows us to pull in closer. And here we go, we're right on board for the last lap. Who is going to be the winner? GTP. So we'll jump on board with GTP. Yeah, maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe he's not happy with himself. So look at that, there's going 3 abreast up the front there. 3 abreast up the back here, and there's the lonely GTR sitting all by itself. So I don't know what Sacrosanct thinks there. He's going to have to go deep, and there you go. That gives GTP the run on the exit. F1 gets hung out to dry with the 2-second penalty. So that's 1 car out of the way. I think Sacrosanct's going to do all the hard work here. Oh no, it looks like the cars up the front are slowing down. So we give Lockie a little tap there as he backs off. Sacrosanct with a track limits penalty, so that's his race over. So someone's going to get their send on any second now. Did he? Yeah, he looks pretty dirty. Doesn't look like he's interested in playing by the rules or with any sportsmanship. Because I think it might be him that has a lunge here, is it? No, I thought he was going to have a lunge. Oh, and we try and thread the needle there. Ah, look at this, have a go at this. That's why I get hung out to dry. Yeah. We were... Lane not happy at all. Yep, see you later, mate. Your race is over. So who is the... Who's behind us all? As we come into that last corner. So he's going to have the box seat here by the looks of it. You were just all by yourself, mate, out the back. So Lockie is a winner from this or not? Oh, there's GTP, gets the run. Lane ditches Sacrosanct. He tries to come back in and ruin Bradley's race. Oh, and we squeeze Bradley into Lane. To move over to the right to make sure everybody's got some room. And, and that's what's going to be in it. Absolutely nothing at the line. So I don't know what Lane was doing at the back there unless he was about to touch Bradley. Should have helped Bradley just to make sure I didn't pip him at the post. But yeah, there we have it. Well, I'm going to call that a day. It's time to go out and have some tea. And yeah, thanks everyone for swinging past. Definitely throw me a like for me first top 10. Pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'll run through the chat to make sure I haven't missed anyone. So Talking Element, g'day mate, how are you? Hit the old subscribe button if you haven't. Throw us a like. Were you in the race by any chance, mate? Let us know who you are if you were. And yeah, Hooker, thanks for dropping in. Ferbs, GDX, Phone On, Rohan. Have I missed anyone in the chatski? Nitro, of course. Long time supporter. Can't miss Nitro. There from the beginning, mate. Yeah, cheers, fellas. Thanks heaps. Okay, peace out and good luck if you're racing for the rest of the night.